I think his name is Georgia Brick. He would talk about a comparison between DJ and JT Daniels. DJ Ugule. They all got to use saying that name. Let me tell you something. Now, he did a great job. I'm not here to hate. But I had commented about him being worried about Clemson's pass rush versus JT Daniels. And he said that if Clemson drops 9 in the box, 9 in coverage, that Georgia was going to run the ball over Clemson. That what I was trying to explain to the gentleman, that Clemson goes 9 deep in their defensive line rotation. Teams that give Clemson trouble are teams that can run the ball, that can the quarterback is mobile. Because a lot of times Clemson, if you go back to the Ian Book game, they get out of their lanes. Go back to Joe Burrow's Kaboo, and Justin Fields Kaboo. However, JT Daniels, for the 3 years I say he'll play, can't move. And Clemson doesn't have to blitz. And Georgia has the talent. Georgia and Alabama has had very talented recruiting classes. Unfortunately, Georgia hasn't been able to win national championships, but they're a really good program. Outside of beating Auburn in a big game, what big game have you seen Kirby Smart able to win? I'm just asking. And everybody, oh, this year's gonna be different. Everybody said this year's gonna be different for their team. Clemson has won big games. They've done one under Dabo under the last 9 years with less talented recruit classes than Georgia has. So yes, I do understand recruiting is a lot of college football, but a lot of it is also your coaching. And Kirby Smart hasn't proved that he's a very good coach. And also, Georgia is playing in Clemson hands. Like I said, go look at Stidham. In the Auburn game a couple of years ago, when Auburn was supposed to be a really good team, but they had a statue of a quarterback. It's going to be a nasty game. And like I said, I already pointed out areas that I'm concerned about Clemson having issues with being able to block Georgia in the interior of their offensive line. That's the only glaring weakness that Clemson has. I know people talk about, Clemson lost Amari Rodgers and Cornell Powell. Let's be honest. If you're a Clemson fan, you know that Justin Ross didn't play. You know that Nagata and Laster was hurt last year, and they're better than Cordell Powell. Now, Amari Rodgers probably would have played. Plus, on the go play 3 receivers anyway. But you know that this year, that those 3 guys are healthy, they're going to give teams fits. Playing Ross at the slot. Galloway needs to step up. That's why Tony Elliott would have coached the receivers. The tight ends this year. Everybody says, well, you can't replace ETN. ETN, that's true, but I mean, we done recruited really good at that position, and you can do it by committee. You can't replace a great player like ETN, but it is what it is, though, too. That's why you recruit players. But at that interior offensive line, which you saw ETN had trouble with last year, can't block. We're in trouble anyway. And let's be honest, most running backs are as good as their offensive line is. And if their interior can't get no push against that big 6'4", 350-pound defensive lineman that Georgia got there, we're going to be in some trouble anyway. That's the real key of the game. I mean, Clemson is talented, man, at receiver. I'm not worried about the receivers. Running backs, they got to prove it on the field. But like I said, JT Daniels cannot move. And you're going against 9 NFL caliber defensive linemen. I keep trying to tell y'all, keep overlooking Kevin Henry, monster. Keep overlooking Moscow, 5-year player, long and lanky. Xavier Thomas is going to be hungry. Miles Murphy as a freshman, got it in last year. Big Breezy. Tyler Davis. Hey, when Tyler Davis didn't play, he was hurt all last year. Look how much Clemson struggled. My bad to Notre Dame game. They know Trevor Lawrence didn't play. Tyler Davis is the reason why they lost that game. When Tyler Davis got there, they whooped that ass. Facts. Carper Hard and man, we're gonna roll some defensive tackles there. Big Page gonna get in there too. Man, we loaded that defensive line, man. I'm tired of hearing these guys talk about, Georgia's gonna do this, Georgia do that. Man, we loaded. Only person Clemson lost was Kendrick. And like I said, go back and look at the Boston College at Ohio State game. Man, Kendrick was getting burnt left and right. Y'all have a great day.